Hello guys, you're welcome to class again today. So this is EDU-SOLUTION. This is what we always do, provide the answers to every of your questions. So if you have not subscribed to our channel, you are not doing well. So please go ahead, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be one of the first that receives content as soon as it drops. So we are going to be continuing from where we stopped in our last video. So we have started the concept of indices, and then we did a few things. So we are continuing from there today. So we have a question here. 5 raised to the power of 2025 plus 5 raised to the power of 20, everything over 5 raised to the power of 2020 plus 5 raised to the power of 2015, everything equal to 5 raised to the power of y. The issue that what will be an issue to students is because of its power, because the power here seems too big. We know that indices that we are dealing with, if we have 5 raised to the power of 3, it's equal to 5 times 5. That is this 5 multiplying itself 5 times. But what we are having now is 5 raised to the power of 20. 2020. How can we break down that? So that is the reason why we have to consider looking for what we can use to factor out this expression so that we will not be committing mathematical error. So let's find it out. For me, I will always suggest in situation like this, let's see how we can pick for the numerator, let's see how we can pick the smallest value. This seems to be the smallest because this one is bigger than this. So let's find out. I will factor out this as the expression. So I'm having 5 raised to the power of 2020 as what I'm factoring out. Then I'll open a bracket. What is the difference between 2020 and 2025? Is what? 5. So that means I'm going to have 5 raised to the power of 5 plus 1. Let's find out. 5 raised to the power of 2020 plus, times, I want to open this. If it's going to give me this, let's find out. We have 5 raised to the power of 20 times 5 raised to the power of 5. So you know this expression that we have here is the same thing as this. This one multiplied by this is what we have here. So what I told you in that previous video, you add the power. So by the time we add the power, it's going to give us 5 raised to the power of 2020 plus 5 is going to give us 2025. You can see that we have this again. And also if this one multiply this, it's going to give us this again. You can see that we are very correct. We are mathematically correct. So now, in the same way, I will now divide. What I did here, I'm going to repeat it here. I also take this, which is the smallest. I have 5 raised to the power of 2015. Open bracket. So the difference between 2015 and 2020 is 5. I have 5 raised to the power of 5. And then plus 1. And then I'll close the bracket. So I'm having, if you also, what I have done previously for the numerator, if you do same thing here, 5 raised to the power of 2015 multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 5. If you have an expression like that, what you are going to have is going to give us this again. Okay? While this one multiplied by 1 is going to give us this again. So everything is equal to 5 raised to the power of y. So if you check it out down, this and this are the same thing. So I will simply say that this will go into this. So what we have left is 5 raised to the power of 2020 over 5 raised to the power of 2015 equal to 5 raised to the power of y. So now this is 5, this is 5. We'll also pick one of them according to the laws of indices. So if it's division, we subtract them. We have now 2020 minus 2015 equal to 5 raised to the power of y. So that we are now having 5 raised to the power of 2020 minus 2015 is going to give us what? 5 equal to 5 raised to the power of y. So you can see that we have 5 here raised to the power of 5. We have 5 here raised to the power of y. So since the terms are the same, we are going to equate the power. So if we equate the power we are having now, the power is what? 5. For this, the power here is 5. The power here is y. So that means we are having y is equal to 5. So we have y equal to 5. So it's as basic as that.